it's the mobile home mama out here with another customer creation, and I have to start at the back side today because the other side is all the way across the street closer to my office. But this is a 32 by 52. We call this home the Topeka. This is going to my friends Jeff and Penny, and we built a beautiful home here. What's nice about this is it's a 32 wide. It's a huge difference, and when you guys come and visit me and you get inside a 32 versus a 28, you're going to feel it. Plus you're going to have a 2x8 floor joist, so a 32 wide is built a little bit differently, but not too much. We've got olive green on the outside, added a patio door to the back. You're going to have an electrical receptacle in the front. That's included. They decided to add one to the back as well. And here's a little bit of information about those. You can put those anywhere around the house. On the side walls, on the end walls. These are side walls. Those are end walls. And anywhere you want, you can put those. You can add those and add pretty much as many as you would like. And then also we've got a frost-free faucet added to the back. The faucets are a different story. You can add those on sidewalls only. You can't add more than just the one extra one, but you can only add those on sidewalls. Dryer vent, added a patio door to the back. I think I might have already said that. And let's crawl inside and see what we're gonna see. This home is gonna have a side entrance. So there's a door underneath all that plastic, in other words. And crawling into the kitchen first. I'll see you in just a second. Right, here's that patio door we were just at, and these are all the carriers for our modular homes. But back to the house, let's talk about that. We've got drywall. That's the first thing and the best thing you're gonna notice. But look at this kitchen. Ooh, mama, this is our largest island that you can get. Would comfortably seat 4 over here. You could probably squeeze 6 depending on your bar stools, but this is the largest island we make. We've got a wrapped urban oak, so our standard cabinet. This is going to be, I think, a vacation, eventually going to be a retirement home, maybe. Aluminum marble on the countertop with some crescent edging here. And then on the galley style kitchen, that means your kitchen's all the way up against the wall. We've added an appliance package. So a 21.2 cubic foot side-by-side refrigerator with ice and water in the door, dishwasher, microwave over the range. That's the appliance package. Plus they added a gas stove to the mix as well. We've got a laminate backsplash. Make sure you always protect your wall in some sort of way, whether it's going to be laminate or ceramic, whatever you decide to do. I like the laminate backsplash because it just matches the countertop, but it's totally your preference. Here on the hutch here, we're gonna have, I mean, really it looks like a coffee bar, and that's what it's used for. It's called a hutch, but I'm gonna use mine for a coffee bar. And this floor plan is actually just the smaller version of the one I am getting ready to build. So I was excited to get in here. This is one of the largest pantries that we do. So coming in this door, look at this. Wowzers. Now that's a pantry. It may be the largest, actually. We do a pantry that's kind of hidden, but it's a lot slimmer than this one. Oh, so much storage. So you're probably wondering why there's not very much storage out here. That's because it's all right there. Let me just walk through this one more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of shelving. All right, headed back towards that side entrance I was talking about. We're going to come up on bathroom number 2. Nice spacious bathroom for a second bath. We're going to have an extended vanity, black handles, added the transom window. You can just see the light coming off that window. Please, please, please add a little bit of light into your bathrooms. You will not regret it, I promise. Here's the utility room. So there's that back door. Furnace, water heater. And then the laundry area is kind of tucked away over here by itself, and I think that's a cool feature too. All right, I'm gonna have to crawl out and crawl into the master bath. Let's take one more view here. I'm Christina, I'm the mobile home mama. I'm a professional housing consultant. I help people design their homes. They come from all over the country here to see us in Topeka, Indiana. This is the flagship facility, and we would love for you to come visit. We'll put you in a really nice hotel, show you how they're made, and then show you some finished homes. Let's go check out the primary bath. Okay, I forgot to mention Harbor Light on the floors. Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm a little disheveled, crawling around. We've got an extended vanity with 2 sinks in the vanity. The 3 bulb light strips, that's gonna come standard. Remember, every time you have a sink, you'll have a light. Sink, light, that's how that goes. And we didn't get to the primary bedroom yet, but the primary bedroom is actually located in here in the primary bath. I could very easily add a door there so that it would be accessible from your bedroom as well. And I do that quite often when I'm building this house. Nice, spacious closet for all the ladies' clothes. Guys, you're gonna have to put yours somewhere else. The other end of the home. There's another transom window, but a great feature of this home is a linen closet right in the bathroom. So sheets, towels, you know, all the things that are gonna go in there. Here we have an agile shower. And what's neat about the agile showers is it's got some barn style hardware. So a smooth transition when you're opening and closing the shower. And then this is a fiberglass type of material. So easy to clean, very, very easy to clean. And then complete with the black hardware this year. Got a shelf up there too. That's nice. All right, now I'm gonna have to hightail it across the street in my buggy to find